Now this one might be familiar to you. It's a very popular fountain and it makes its way to a lot of the tops of product roundup lists. The flower fountain is one of the most economical water fountains on the market at $26.99. It's made from plastic, which we generally consider to be inferior to like stainless steel or ceramic, and it feels a little bit flimsy. You'll notice that the whole thing just stacks, all of the pieces stack one on top of the other, but the top doesn't seat quite as securely as some other fountains. And it might fall apart a little bit if things get a little too rowdy, so you could knock off the top if you have very playful cats or dogs roughhousing around it. But all of these pieces just nest into one another. You have a basic carbon filter that seats right in here in this little dish. No other forms of filtration. You'll have this first little water flow attachment, so the water will just flow over this. If you want to add some discrete streams of water, you'll add the flower attachment. And then a step further is you can remove the flower top to create more of a diffuse stream coming from these flower petals. So all in all, you have 3 different options for the type of flow that you're going to have coming out of this water fountain. So it's a really nice, diverse water fountain that gives you plenty of different options if you want to experiment, find out what your cat likes, or just kind of create a different effect in the room. The water fountain has a 100-ounce capacity, so it's pretty generous for a water fountain of this price. So all in all, this is a pretty good water fountain. You're getting a nice bang for your buck. It looks pretty cool, but over time, it actually might end up being a little bit on the pricey side. With only one filter, this carbon filter tends to get pretty dirty pretty fast from what I've learned in customer reviews. And even if you're only replacing it once a month, that's going to cost you about $31 a year. But if you're replacing it even more often, well, that's going to go up to maybe $62 a year. So again, this is another one that's probably going to be best for relatively low use situations where it's not going to be undergoing a lot of heavy use and you don't have particularly dirty animals going around it.